Set the stage, Feldhaus. Here we are live, broadcasting live from
the North Rink, Roseau Arena, Roseau, Minnesota, town of 2,400. Not Hockeytown, USA. That is just up the road in War Road. We're here in Roseau when your Bantam AA Irish squad takes on the Bemidji Bantam AAs from Bemidji.
In
Roseau.
Mike, feel how warm that is already.
There's just a USB thing that you plug in.
Yeah, we're technically...
Check that out. Folks, right now you can't see it, but we're admiring electric hand warmers.
We're technically in an arena today, Stalock, but it feels like we're outside.
Yeah, Brandon's got the outside door open. Let us paint you a picture. It's 18 below zero up here in lovely Roseau, Minnesota. Joe Sullivan, Tim McNeil joining the broadcast, just to our right. Kyle Fresky's got a fresh cup of Joe. 16 below, I think the thermometer said this morning.
Wind chill minus 36.
Feels like stay inside, grab a canned koozie and a nice cold beverage, and watch a Rosemount Bantam AA hockey game.
As Coach Stalock said, coming to you live. Questions, comments regarding the broadcast, 651-269-8985, 651-269-8985. Rosemount's 1-0 in the tournament so far, had a good victory against Duluth East Bantam AA teams last night, 4-1. Coach Stalock, your thoughts?
Good bat. I thought the boys played really well last night. They didn't give up, regardless of what the score was. Battled all the way to the last whistle. Got into a little bit of penalty trouble, but hey, that's all right. It happens in a physical game of hockey. I don't think Duluth East was anticipating us coming in and playing a little rough like we did.
Duluth East is a good squad. Rosemount kind of took it to them, controlled the flow of the game for most of it.
From the puck drop, son.
From the puck drop.
All right, let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Gretchen Stramel, welcome.
In the house.
She
brought some gloves.
She brought OJ one glove. Nope, now he's got two.
Look at this shirt.
Woo.
If I only had a koozie.
Is that a mitt and koozie? Shut the front door.
Let's go Irish!
So I wouldn't need any chicken fingers.
No. It is a little weird that Gretchen's traveling around with a mitt and koozie and some chicken fingers in her bag.
Hey, you never know when you're going to get stuck and you're going to need food, Roseau.
31 below. You
always have some chicken fingers on you.
Always carry chicken strips.
They act as a hand warmer and a substance.
This is outstanding. Just when you think you've seen it all, Gretchen pulls up with a bucket of chicken strips.
We got a shout out right off the bat to Uncle Tom Sullivan, tuning in from the Twin Cities. Uncle Tom says the picture, audio sound great.
Thank you, Tom. Uncle Tom's cabin?
No.
Wait, that's something else.
We thought Uncle Tom was up here. Duluth East guy looks just like Uncle Tom. Wasn't here, unfortunately. He's a big supporter of the Irish Bantam AA hockey team.
Love a good athletic supporter like that. Wait, did I just call him a nut cup? Tom, I meant no harm, no foul. You're a great gentleman. Love to hear from you.
Taught Bauer Sullivan everything he knows.
Wait, I thought that was Blazer.
There we go. We got a photo. Uncle Tom showing it to all the viewers at home. That's what we like to see. He's tuning in.
I think I just called him an athletic supporter.
Happy to hear the audio and video's quality. We are bringing tonight's A team for this matinee game at Rosemount Bantam AA against the Bemidji Bantam AA team.
It almost threw me off, Feldy. I saw the navy and white and thought Rosemount was going with their away navy and whites. I would say their third or fourth alternate jersey. That's how we roll in Rosemount. Drew Sherman, warm-ups, just took one off the collarbone, and he doesn't look overly thrilled.
Not overly thrilled. Not sure what the Bemidji team mascot is. We're going to need to figure that out.
Beavers. Well, that's the college.
That's Jared Hanowski's home.
Jared Hanowski's a Beaver.
School. We'll Google it real quick, folks. 651 269-8985. 651-269-8985 for all your viewers at home.
I just want to say, Brian, the referees are just now taking the ice during the middle of warm-ups, which I thought it was a very well officiated game last night. We're all human. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to see the greater good in our home team, but those guys did a good job of keeping it even.
There was only one person that disagreed with the officiating last night. It was Redcoat from Duluth East. Had to have a couple conversations with the officials and the coaches.
I
Not
may
here
have
today.
yelled a word or two at him. He also thinks he's an elite hockey mind. There's a good chance he has zero knowledge of the game.
Doesn't know what an interference call is for sure. Shout out to Matt and Cade Sherman tuning in from Rosemount, 34 and sunny down in the South Metro.
You guys are on the plus side of 30. We're on the negative side of 30.
Wind out of the west 3 miles an hour. I think Matt and Cade are probably going to go play 9 holes today.
Hit them straight, boys. Bring a hammer to pound your tee in, though.
Still trying to figure out what the Bemidji mascot is. I have no idea.
It just says Bemidji on their unis.
Lumberjacks?
Hey,
Sounds right, Paul Bunyan?
Blazer says it's the Lumberjacks. I'd go with it. It sounds good.
Cost, yeah.
220 viewers.
Glasgow.
Boys are just picking up the pucks. We're gonna get to game time here.
Lumberjacks got confirmation from Matt Sherman.
Matt
the
Sherman.
Bemidji Lumberjacks.
He's not just a pretty face. He's pretty knowledgeable too.
Incidentally, the lumber industry in northern Minnesota is dwindling pretty substantially. More lumber is sourced from Canada nowadays as compared to Minnesota. We'll get you the GDP numbers later in the broadcast.
We outsource everything. North of the border, south of the border.
That's why I love Matt Sherman.
He was asking.
No idea. I just turned it
Tell him
on.
to use this hotspot. We're not even IT guys.
That's why I love Matt Sherman. He's tuning into the broadcast. He's assisting. He's getting us much needed info.
He is, and if there's anyone better on the mic than Matt Sherman, you find him and you let me know.
You find
Big
him.
Shout out to the Minnesota Gopher football squad yesterday.
Bull victory.
Bowl victory. Coach had to get dumped with a bucket of mayo.
Lumberjacks got
Lumberjacks.
confirmation. Little known fact, little known tidbit. You and I watched part of the Gopher football game in the therapy room here in Roseau, even though it's technically closed.
Technical VIP treatment.
We got it hooked up with Brandon.
VIP Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Here we go. Let's set the stage. We got Procco at center, Stalock on the left, McNeil on the right. Starting out with Bartle and Bennett Verche on your D. Let's go, boys and girls. We got a hockey game to play. Rosemount wins the face-off, dumps it into the Bemidji zone. Procco gives chase.
Nice face-off win there by the Irish. Get to the forecheck right away early in this one.
Down to the end boards. Procco plays the puck low. Off the Bemidji player's stick, up into the netting, out of play for your first whistle. 16:43 left in the first period. We are, for those of you at home enjoying this broadcast, we are playing 17-minute periods with a flood after 2. Lets us gain our composure, reset. All right, back to the action.
Irish looking for a little of the magic they had last night, scored early in the game, was able to set the tone against Duluth East. Trying to do the same here against Bemidji today. Nice play there by Vinny Stalock to keep the puck in the zone, finds Jack Neal. Oh, just tipped away by the Lumberjack defenseman. Great play there by 23 Stalock.
He's got some energy. Takes Bartle's feet out from underneath him as he goes sliding into the end boards. Here comes the penalty on Rosemount. Sorry, I got to get in front of the camera. I can't see what he's doing. I think that was a holding call on.
I don't know. He missed the trip on our player.
All right. Bennett Verche is going to take a seat for 2 minutes for cross-checking. Mikey, you're going to have to let me know if I get in the way of the view.
Yep, so it's kind of like front of phones.
Okay? Yeah, let's do this like right here. Well, that'll be my cutoff, right? Let's play that. I apologize for getting in front of the camera, folks. Got a little bit of a weird angle here, so Brian and I can't see the far corner. Brian maybe peek his head out. Bennett Verche on the 2-minute breather for cross-checking. Bemidji with the one-timer from the sideboards off the crossbar. Avery Hanowski out there to cover the point. Just that kid's got a heck of a one-timer.
He's got a great shot. That's the defenseman, number 12 for the Lumberjacks. Put two on the net.
Yep, I'm sorry, Brian. Avery Hanowski, Jack Lonke, Bauer Sullivan, and Max Moss on your penalty killers. Sullivan plays it off the sideboards, up and out of the zone. Avery going to give chase. Rosemount up off the glass, down the end of the ice, icing. For your next whistle.
Same officiating crew we had last night. They know how Rosemount plays now, which is nice. They called a solid game. We'll see how this one plays out.
They did. I like the game they called last night.
A little up north hockey rules.
They let them play hockey a little bit, let them get a little physical, and but kept it clean at the same time. Here we go. 15:27 left in the first period. Minute 15 left on the power play for Bemidji. Hunter Fresky gives chase up to the D. Ryder Bouchard working the puck down low against Bemidji's number 12. Looks like Bemidji's running the old umbrella system up here. Cooper Strammel with the good play at the D to get the puck out of the zone. Now giving chase. Battling. Good battle with Cooper chasing the puck down. Cooper Strammel, Hunter Fresky, your penalty killers out there with Davian Mortensen and Ryder Bouchard. Up and out of the zone, out of play, stoppage.
Take a quick break. This penalty kill brought to you by Bell Bank, proud sponsor of Rosemount Bantam AA Hockey. Bell Bank for all your banking needs.
All right.
Face-off win by the Irish, played by Ryan Bartle, number 2, up against the boards to Hanowski. Hanowski tries to clear out, caught by the Lumberjacks. Ends up getting that out. Bauer Sullivan gives chase into the Bemidji zone.
Outlet pass for Bemidji's number 9. Ryan Bartle forces him wide. Good defense by Jack Lonke to intercept that pass. Passes it over to Bauer Sullivan, who races up the ice along the sideboards, looking for a little side action there.
Nice shot by Sullivan there.
Can I say that word?
Side action, yeah.
That's a hockey term, not what everyone else is thinking.
Bennifer shake. Irish comes out of the box. Irish successfully kill that first penalty of the game.
Here we go. Good outlet pass to Bauer Sullivan with the break. Here comes Bauer down the sideboards. Shot off the blocker, up into the netting. Stoppage of play.
Good shot there by Bauer. For all the viewers at home, you could see what he was looking at. He was trying to go low, blocker side.
100%. I didn't see who gave that outlet pass. If that was
a beautiful.
That was Jack or Moss. That was a great outlet pass. Way to get your head up. Recognize the line change. One guy stays high on the far blue line looking for that home run pass. Hunter Fresky loses the draw to Bemidji, gains possession. Up the sideboards along the player's bench. Owen Feldhaus giving chase, making sure that guy knows he's with him. Owen, don't get too low, buddy. There you go. 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 Mortensen with the puck.
Plays it to Mortensen. Mortensen gets it deep into the zone. Irish go on the forecheck. Puck played behind the net by Mortensen up to Feldhaus. Feldhaus with a shot.
Oh, and Feldhaus with the first cheat of the year. Boy, Big Daddy. Irish up 1-0. Irish up 1-0. Great play by Owen Feldhaus to follow it up. The team's going nuts. Everyone's taking their tops off. Let's get rowdy.
What are the hockey moms doing down there?
That's what I love to see.
Feldhaus with the puck. Nice
That's
play there by.
play.
Play was really started by Mortensen on the forecheck. Got it out to Feldhaus. Able to just get it past the goalie on the slide. Puts the Irish up 1-0. 13:29 left in the first.
Early in the game, it's nice to get on top early in the game.
Especially after a penalty kill.
Yep.
A little adversity early. Irish bounce back.
Irish working the puck along the sideboards. Prockel giving chase to the puck. Good play by Bartle to cut the middle in half.
Yeah, excellent vision by Bartle there. Jack McNeil picks it up. Jack and Stalock with some speed into the zone. Jack looking for the play, tipped away by the Bemidji defender, able to get the puck low to Vinny Stalock. Vinny Stalock in front.
Just off the toe of his stick, couldn't get it. Bemidji gains possession, clears the zone. Bartle gains possession out in the neutral zone, looks up, makes a rush into the zone, crosses the blue line, drops it to Vinny. Vinny with a
Loose puck.
I think his sister shoots harder than that, but that's all right.
He
got it on net.
He got the puck on net. Looked like you created a loose puck opportunity for the Irish. Just couldn't pick it up. This Bemidji goalie must be like 6'8". Holy cow.
He is tall.
He's a tall guy.
He is tall.
That's down there.
Did he just call us nuts?
I think so.
Moss with an attempt from the shot from the point. Avery battling in the corner. That guy came in heavy on Avery and high. I'm not sure I like that, but that's all right. Avery, sorry, Kristen and Jared. There goes 3 bills down the toilet.
Gonna have to go buy a new stick in Rosemount, Minnesota this weekend.
Yep. Bauer Sullivan getting physical on the end boards, gains possession of the puck, throws it out to the point.
That was a really nice play by Bauer Sullivan.
It was indeed. Hops over the stick of Jack Lonke. Jack retreats to the Rosemount zone, plays it behind the net. Smart play by Jack. Slow it down a little bit. Look for his outlet pass. Good outlet pass to Hunter Fresky into the zone. Hunter looking to regain possession. I'm sorry. Cooper cuts to the middle and coughs a biscuit up. Hunter gains possession. Plays it off the Bemidji bench. Thought it actually hit a player over there. Calm down. Rosemount, another penalty. That's me taking a deep breath because I don't agree with that call. However,
I'm not sure what happened there. He called interference.
However, it's all right. It's all right, buddy.
Okay, 7. You're good, 7.
We are actually just talking Bauer off the ledge here. He's getting a little feisty. I think he was telling the referee, "You're right, ref. That was interference. I shouldn't have touched him." Or maybe not.
Technically not interference if you look at the rules. Gives Bemidji their second power play of the game. Irish 1 for 1 on a penalty kill so far.
Good play by Stalock to get the puck out of the zone off the shin pad. Get your stick and body in passing lanes. That's the important thing, right? Hanowski, Stalock, Mortensen, and Bouchard on your penalty kill. Another good block by Rosemount.
Is that Hanowski with the block? Nice block by Hanowski.
We are doing a great job of getting bodies and sticks into passing lanes. Tightening that pressure up. Bemidji gets the puck deep into the zone, works it down low, sends it around to the sideboards, up to the D. Bemidji, D to D. Rosemount doing a great job congesting the middle of the ice. That kid is going to worry me the rest of the game.
Yeah, he's got a nice one-timer. They're going to try to get it to him every power play.
Number 12's got a good one-timer from the sideboards. Avery with a good stick in a passing lane. Vinny battling down in the corner. Tries to get the puck out. Fails to clear. Number 6 for Bemidji. Holds the zone. Great control by Sherman to kick out a hard rebound. Out of the zone. Vinny, Stalock gives chase.
Nice effort there by Stalock. Good forecheck effort. 48 seconds left on the penalty kill by the Irish.
About that, buddy. That's all right. That's a good whistle to take. Let's get fresh wheels out there. Regain the penalty kill. 33 seconds left on the Bauer Sullivan penalty. 10-12 left in the first period.
Really like the effort of the Irish on that penalty kill so far. They maintain good structure in the defensive zone, able to kick a couple pucks out.
Jared Hanowski, if you're listening, get your checkbook out. You're going to need to buy a new hockey stick.
Hyperlight 2.
Yep.
They break. They break as frequently as they lose golf balls.
Hey, it's a lose-lose situation then, boys and girls.
Golf balls are only $4 though. Pro V1s.
So you don't play the Callaway Warbird?
All right.
Tom Prockel giving chase on a penalty kill. Still, you know what I like is Rosemount really put the offensive pressure on this penalty kill. Kind of forcing Bemidji to make some uncostly errors. Great play by Ryan Bartle to uphold his man down in the corner. Rosemount's battling it. Not sure you can grab the puck and cover it, but
that's holding.
Jack McNeil. Jack McNeil's actually just buying time by taking that guy's great position out of the play.
Irish full strength. That Irish penalty kill brought to you by Sun Butter. All natural sunflower butter, alternative to peanut butter. Sun Butter, proud sponsor of Rosemount Bantam AA.
I was actually looking for some sun butter this morning.
Be great on toast, English muffin. I like English muffins.
There it is. Sullivan with a good shot on net. Goalie kicks out a rebound. Jack McNeil going to the net hard till he hears a whistle. That I like to see.
Good effort there by number 11, Jack McNeil, going hard in, trying to find a loose puck. Put one in the back of the net, give the Irish a 2-0 lead.
I always tell these cats, go till you hear the whistle, and that's what Jack did there.
Yeah.
Goalie was kind of toying with the puck right in front of him, didn't know if he should cover it. Jack said, hey, let me make up your mind for you.
Goalie's given up a couple rebounds today. Pretty juicy rebounds. Irish need to capitalize on that later in this game.
Good play by Lincoln, actually, to step up there and, that kid just dumped Lincoln. I don't like that. It's amazing the I'm not going to bark about it.
Yeah,
you know where I'm going with it.
That's not interference.
Turn and go, 3. Turn and go. Sorry about that, folks. Get kind of cheering and I get kind of broadcasting all in the same sentence. Come on, That's another interference. That's hard work, drawing a penalty. That's a great play by Owen. He was battling for the puck, going down low in the corner.
Yep.
This kid said, I'm going to show him.
Yeah.
Take him out of the play. Interference. Puck wasn't near him. They were both chasing it down.
Number 12.
That's the kid with the one-timer we got to watch.
He's got a nice one-timer. Good for number 3 to draw that penalty. Questions, comments, concerns, 651-269-8985. 651-269-8985.
I'd like to thank everyone joining in, the 426 viewers on this broadcast.
Love to see it. Early morning tilts in Roseau, Minnesota. Irish taking on the Bantam AA team from Bemidji. Oh! Nice play there by Cooper Stramble to go hard to the net. Just couldn't get a stick on it before the goalie turned it around. Puck, net comes loose. They're going to take a stoppage of play. Good play there by number 9. This power play brought to you by Minnesota Orthodontics, proud sponsor of Rosemount Hockey. For all your Invisalign orthodontic needs, Minnesota Orthodontics. When I take a puck to the face, where do I go?
Minnesota Orthodontics.
Minnesota Orthodontics.
For sure. Oh, great play by Lonke to keep the puck in the zone. Rosemount wins the draw. Down to the sideboards, down to the corner. Jack works it back to the middle to Avery Hanowski. Avery looking back to Lonke for a little love. Lonke's pass to Sullivan down in the corner. Gets a little deflected, so it's bouncing a little bit. Gains possession. Bauer working the center of it. Bauer over to Jack. Jack's going to get a high shot. High shot on net. I'd like to see that get a little lower, but maybe it got deflected. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it looked like it came off his stick a little funny there.
Good outlet. Bauer into the zone. Ooh.
I like that play by Sullivan. He's able to gain the zone, get a shot on net, get some fresh legs on the ice. 1:03 left in the Irish power play, brought to you by your orthodontic specialist, Minnesota Orthodontics.
Minnesota Orthodontics. Thank you for your sponsorship. 7:44 left in the first period. Irish up 1-0. 1:03 on the power play. Fresky on the draw. Procco and Stalock on the wings. Mortensen and Bartle playing your D. Mortensen carries the top of the umbrella for the Irish. Over to Stalock. Stalock back to Mortensen. Mortensen over to Bartle. Bartle's looking. Bartle with a high shot. Caught the kid in the armpit. He's all right. Mortensen gains possession. Vinny's chewing for the puck. Fresky battling down low for the biscuit. Mortensen keeps, just outside the zone. Bounced out. It was a fluttering biscuit. Mortensen doing a little dipsy-do.
Dipsy-do by number 17, Diddy Mortensen.
Come on, Hunt. Get on your wheels. Rosemount gains possession. Hunter up to the deep Bartle. Bartle with the block shot. Fresky back to Mortensen. Mortensen off the mark. That's all right. Drew's going to come out, get part of the action. Hunter, you got to stay on sides for love of God. I'm getting excited. I didn't mean to start screaming. I didn't mean to start screaming into the microphone. Great outlet pass.
Great outlet pass. Puck goes back to Sherman. Finds Procco on the outlet pass. Hunter got a little excited, starts going into the zone. 15 seconds left on the Irish power play.
Old Hunt tried to put the cart before the horse. You can't do that in this game, buddy. Lincoln, Irish win the draw. Lincoln carries it into the zone. Lincoln Gorin. Feldhaus. A shot, Kaylee. Feldhaus with a harder shot than Victor Stalock, but not quite as hard as Kaylee. Shot on net, goalie covers, stoppage of play. I did see the traffic once that blistering shot was on net.
Goalie's probably feeling that in his hand right now.
He'll have to go back and ice her down. Moss, is that Moss on the draw?
Moss on the draw.
Moss on the draw, playing forward, a little bit of forward hockey here. I like that. Owen Feldhaus giving chase to the penalty. Bemidji now at full strength. They actually floated that guy. Sorry, Mikey, didn't mean to get in front of the camera. What Bemidji did with that number 12 is that penalty ended. He came out of the box and went straight to the Rosemount blue line. Tried to play a little whoop, peekaboo. Here I am for an outlet pass. Failed to click, icing.
Always a fun game, peekaboo. I was thinking of the movie Four Christmases, if anybody's seen it. Totally PG. You don't need to call.
Great play by the D.
No need to call the FCC.
Moss takes away a skating lane, blocks the Bemidji player from gaining possession of the puck. Owen gains possession of the puck on the Rosemount blue line. Tries to pass it up to Moss. Moss giving chase. Bemidji. Mortensen tried to. Drew Sherman with a save.
What a save by Drew Sherman
with a dynamite save. Bouchard giving chase behind the net to the Bemidji guy. Bemidji's starting to get a little bit of tilt on going here. Up to number 15, the D. That number 12, there he is one time in biscuits again. Bemidji shoots the puck wide, plays it off the end boards. Number 12 gives chase. Bouchard behind the Irish net, trying to gain possession.
Irish
Not
really
sure
need
who
a whistle.
that is. I can't see. I'm trying to stay out of the way of
I think
the
that's
Blazer
Moss,
running
18.
film. Lincoln Gorin giving chase. Owen Feldhaus with another dipsy-do. Toe drag. Takes a little bit of a body check. He didn't like that. I don't blame him. Great effort by Owen trying to get around that guy. Max Moss standing up for his teammates. I do like that. Not that I'm encouraging violence, but Max said, hey, you know what? You're gonna pick on our guys? Guess what, dude? You're gonna have to mix it in with me. Nice play, Max.
Play 18.
Sorry, I had to cover up my mic. I'm not encouraging penalties, but I do like seeing guys stand up for each other on their own team. All right, now
It's a weak call.
Moss taking a penalty. 2-minute penalty. 5:23 left in the first period. Irish on the penalty kill again, unfortunately. They do clear the zone. Avery Hanowski giving chase. Power Sullivan even extending that chase up the sideboards. Bennett Brachet clears, gains possession. Avery throws it into the zone, interrupted by Bemidji's number 11. He's looking to make a play. Comes up the middle, which is usually a no-no in the hockey world.
I'll take the puck clear, though.
I will take the puck. Bemidji carries the puck through the middle of the ice a lot, even entering the Rosemount zone, which...
I think they're trying to look for those guys on the side to get those high point shots.
I understand that. And I'm not a very smart hockey guy. I've been around the rink once or twice. I like to see him carry the puck in wide and then work it to the middle once you get into the zone. Yeah. Bemidji says, you know what, Staylock, you don't know what you're talking about. We're just going to carry it up the middle.
It just gives you more time and space to work with. Irish with another nice penalty, clear from the zone there. That's not going to get to the line. That's not going to be icing. This power play penalty kill brought to you by TCO Orthopedics. When you're injured and you need to get back on the ice, call TCO Orthopedics.
Hey, if you want healthy peanut butter, if you need your teeth fixed, or you need some sports medicine, we got you covered. The Rosemount Bantam AA has got you covered. Sorry, folks, just let you enjoy a little bit of hockey here. Bauer working that kid along the sideboards. Looks like Bennett Brachet there to support him. Bauer comes out with the biscuit. Stick handles. There's a hook, but he gets away with it.
Great effort by number 7. Gets it deep into the zone. Irish going to get some fresh legs on the ice.
Avery giving chase. Lets that kiddies know he's there. Bemidji cycles the puck. Number 12 looking for an outlet pass to number 14, Bemidji. Bemidji carries into the sideboards. Avery says, not on my watch, bud. Here's the boards. Why don't you meet that? Good clear attempt by Ryder Bouchard. Avery avoids a body check and contact there. Cooper Stramel putting the forecheck on. His helmet comes off, which causes a stoppage of play. Good forecheck, Coop. Keep working, buddy.
Except for 9.
Cooper knows we love him. Give that kid a big hug. He's my buddy. I don't care what you say about Cooper. I like him.
It's a great effort there by number 9 on that forecheck.
Unfortunately, I think because he caused the stoppage of play with the helmet removal, he has to go off the ice for at least the drop of the biscuit.
I gotcha.
Come back out. I think they're going to check on him, make sure he didn't hit his head and he's all right.
Yeah.
Good face-off win by Jack McNeil. Carries the puck up to the D. Bouchard looking for Torn Procco.
10 seconds left on the Irish penalty kill.
Max Moss out of the box looking for an outlet pass. There we go. Torn Procco steals the puck off of Bemidji's stick, sends it down the length of the ice.
No.
Icing.
That's not icing.
Stoppage play.
It happened at the Life Care logo. Life Care, proud sponsor of Roseau Hockey.
We are in the north. So, yes, Life Care, a big sponsor of Roseau Hockey. All right.
Regroup.
Procco on the draw. Stalock misses the biscuit. Drew Sherman kicks the shot from the point out to the corner. Controls his rebound nicely is what I like there. Big battle in the corner. We're trying to stay out of the way of the camera. We can't see a dang thing. All we can say is thank you for tuning into this lovely game of Bantam AA hockey between Rosemount and Bemidji.
We don't know what they're doing in the corner
We have
right
no
now.
idea. It's been down there for a good 39 seconds, 40 seconds. We do see that Bemidji comes out with the puck. A lot of Rosemount guys standing around. I'm not sure I like that. Procco gets dumped in the middle of the ice. It's back in that elusive corner of the Bermuda Triangle. We can't see anything down there. Procco gives chase to the point. Don't run around, boys. Shot on net by Bemidji. Drew covers it up and slows things down for us. Good play.
2:29 left in this first period. Irish up 1-0.
So Brian and I lean over and try to look and see what's going on. All you see, I believe, is the back of my head, which that's not a pretty
Can I stand
sight.
here?
Brian can stay
Can
there.
move down, Mike.
That's the case, and it's in that corner. I'm going to stand by Joe Sullivan. Look what happens when I stand next to Joe Sullivan. Thanks a lot, Joe. All right. Gosh darn it. Bemidji ties it up. They win the draw. They get it back to the point. I think there was quite a bit of traffic in front of Drew there.
A lot of traffic, just kind of slid in the corner. That's unfortunate for the Irish. They've been outplaying Bemidji. Didn't want to get
Ice
one
has
up
been
there.
tilted. We've been in their end of the ice for 2/3 of the period. Bemidji comes down, spends a couple minutes in our zone. Next thing you know, it's tied 1-1. 2:23 left in the first period. Cooper Stramel back on the ice. Good to see. Gains possession of the puck off the sideboards, plays it up to Avery. Avery does a little dipsy-do.
Dipsy-do.
Come on, Bartle. Sullivan with a cross-ring pass to Bartle. Bartle up to Stramel. Stramel over to Verche. Verche with a shot on net, blocked by number 13, Bemidji. Avery working the puck down low. Sullivan gains possession. Looks for Stramel in the middle of the
That
ice.
was a great play by Sullivan to Stramel. Stramel just couldn't get the handle on it, coming hard into the net. Irish coming out with a different level of intensity this shift.
I think Rosemount said, you're going to score on us, we're going to come back and smash you in the mouth and come back and put 2-3 in the net. Sullivan circling the zone. Sullivan looking for a little assistance here. Great screen by Cooper Stramel. Cooper blocks the shot. Now Cooper's getting the business in the front of the net. Cooper tends to take a handful of cross checks in the back, standing in front of that. The big boy, I think the guys think, oh, I'm just going to cross check him, knock him down.
Yeah, they never call it, unfortunately, Irish.
Nope. Scrum along the boards. Bartle comes out with the biscuit.
That's going to leave a mark.
Bemidji feeling the pressure. Bemidji goalie's taking a lesson out of Drew Sherman's page. Unfortunately, I don't sponsor. Stalock and Associates does not sponsor the enemy. Now, if Drew did it, that stoppage of play would be brought to you by
Stalock and Associates.
Stalock and Associates. 425 viewers. We want to thank every single one of you for tuning in.
Our loyal fans coming to you live from Roseau, Minnesota.
Home of the baked potato. I had a chili dog at the concession stand today. Dad gummit, that was good.
I'm going to have a baked potato and soup. Probably make a mean wild rice up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been to Roseau, I suggest making a journey for a hockey tournament.
Maybe
Good
not when
hockey.
it's 15 below.
Yeah, maybe. Come when it's a little warmer.
Unless you got a wool blazer like Blazer.
He ain't afraid. He's got his OJ gloves on. Rosemount wins the draw. Vinny carries the puck down low. Gets a little, eludes a check by big man down there. I think that guy was going to take Vinny's head off. Rosemount works the puck up to the point. Number 727, Procco, sends it down low to Jack McNeil. Jack in the corner. We just keep going back and forth. Torn get there. Torn's going to look for a little help there. Come on, boys. Keep it in the zone. There it is, in the zone. Jackie's going to work the puck down low, put a little pressure on. Procco continuing the pressure. Jack McNeil gains possession of the puck, cycles it. Procco gains. Look at the back door. Look at the back door.
I think he was trying, just got caught up with the stick by the defender. Nice effort there by the Irish. Yep, all day long.
So Bemidji clears the zone. They're off to the race. Mortensen and Bemidji, number 9, off to the races. Mortensen gains the upper hand. The kid gives him a cross check in the back, dumps him down into the corner. Irish on the power play. 9.5 seconds left in your first period. Tied 1-1. Irish on the power play. Cooper Strammel in for the draw. Irish with a good win on the draw. Kane possession. Maybe we can get a shot on net quick. There's a nice shot on net. Blocked. Referee says Sun. That's got to stay on the other side of the blue line.
Yeah, we'll look at that one on replay.
Yeah. Blazers camera work, I'm sure he was dialed in. He's focused. He's laser focused. All right, Cooper Strammel with the draw again. Sullivan and Hanowski, your wings. Lonke and McNeil on your point. Unfortunately, out of the zone, not good. That buzzer is a little quieter than my alarm clock.
It's like a snooze button. We'll just think about that.
Good times.
Okay, coming to you live, Roseau, Minnesota, 651-269-8985. Thanks to our 425 viewers this morning. We need to warm up a second. We'll do a quick shout out to Jim in Fountain Hills, 72 and sunny, Fountain Hills, Arizona.
Is that my friend Jim?
Your friend Jim.
Hey Jim, Jennifer, if you're listening, I want you to know I miss you guys. I hope you're enjoying your journey in a sunny Arizona.
Sunny Arizona, 72 degrees in Fountain Hills today. Jim's never shot 72 in his life.
On the front nine?
Maybe front nine.
Jim, I've never golfed with you, but next time you're in town and it's not 31 below, we're going golfing.
We can do that. I like it. We'll plan it. Glad to hear they made it down safely.
It is good to hear.
Shout out to all our viewers at home. We got Uncle Tom watching. We got Matt and Cade Sherman watching. Probably a lot of other viewers.
It was also Katie, Miss Claire Feldhaus's sister. It was her birthday yesterday. We got to stop in lovely Brainerd, Minnesota. Had a little Chipotle burrito.
Love Chipotle.
Say hi to Katie. Wish her a happy birthday.
Get
back on the bus and get the heck out of town.
We got Lee Gorin tuning in.
Well, Lee, welcome to the broadcast. We'd like to say hi and thank you for tuning into your Rosemount Bantam AA.
The legend himself.
He's a legend, all right.
151 left in this Irish power play, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods, helping you get all of your athletic equipment so you can score.
Yes, I love scoring. Scoring, Gorin! Lee, you know we love you, buddy. Welcome to the broadcast. Travis Klein, one of my best buddies, tuning in, supporting Rosemount Bantam AA hockey.
I know TK Lawn Care. TK Lawn Care, proud sponsor of Rosemount Bantam AA
There
hockey.
it is, boom. Picked up a new sponsor this fine journey.
Aeration, fertilization.
Yep.
Does it all.
Irrigation. Which I know a couple guys that need help with their irrigation. Jared Hanowski will fix that in the spring. Don't worry about it. Sullivan carries the puck up the sideboards. Does a little toe drag. Dipsy-do toe drag with a snipe. Block. Goalie pushes it to the corner. Icing. Geez, that took forever and a day to cross the red line. I was a young man when that was first shot. Could have gone over to the Legion. Stopped in for a bottle of the bubbly. Made it back in time for the puck drop.
In case you're wondering, the beer of choice in Roseau, Minnesota, Busch Light. Busch Light. Not
All right, Cooper Strammel in the draw. Irish still in the power play. Hanowski gives chase down to the end boards. Forces that guy to cough the biscuit up. Sorry, Mikey, I didn't mean to get in front of the camera again. Rosemount works the puck up to Jack Lonke. Lonke over to Sullivan. Sullivan tries to feed it over to Hanowski. Hanowski down low over to McNeil. McNeil gains possession behind the net. Sends it back up to Hanowski on the sideboards. Hanowski over to Lonke. Out of the zone. Deflected. Lonke. Good spinorama. Learned it from Dennis Savard, 1987. Dennis Savard back into the zone. Sullivan carries it wide. Cross ice, looking for Cooper Stramel, sneaking down the middle of the ice, looking for a home run. Cooper battling, not sure why that kid's rubbing Cooper's head like that. Along the end boards, Cooper gives up, passes it over to Jack Lonke. Lonke over to Hanowski. Hanowski on the sideboards with a rip.
Nice rip there by Hanowski.
Goalie pushes the rebound to the corner.
Good look there by the Irish.
Take it easy. Good pressure.
There we go.
Avery, great pass over to Sullivan in the middle of the ring. Sullivan with a block shot. That kid's going to feel that, and he says, man, my shin hurts. McNeil giving chase behind the net, dumps that player. Grabs possession of the puck. Hanowski battling for it. That kid comes over and says, Hanowski, take that. McNeil, Hanowski, and now Cooper Stramel all battling in the corner. Coughs the puck up. It's off to the races. Sullivan, number 9. Sullivan.
Good effort by that Bemidji player. Can't believe he came out with that puck.
How the heck does he come out with the biscuit?
Sullivan
was giving him the business. Claire Feldhaus cheering on her son Owen Feldhaus, the only goal scorer for the Bantam AA team. Owen looking for number 2, going to the front of the net, working it behind the net. Number 17's got about a 6-foot lead on him. Fresky working the puck high, drops it to Mortensen. Mortensen gets a shot on net, tipped and deflected by Lonke. Over to the sideboards. Fresky with a girl shot. Not that girls shoot bad. Don't take it that way, folks. Feldhaus gains possession. Looks for a great pass over to Fresky. Fresky takes one in the head. That was an elbow. Bemidji says enough of this pressure. We're going to ice the puck. We don't like it.
Irish didn't score that power play or in that shift, but they certainly brought the pressure. Puck was down here for about 3 minutes.
The ice seems to be tilted back into the Irish favor again. I think the Bemidji goalie's feeling a little bit of pressure. Let's see if he knocks this net off 4 or 5 times this period. Fresky with a good face-off win. Feldhaus with an attempt to shot on net. Battling number 18 down in the corner. 18 comes out with a puck up the sideboards. Clears the zone over to Mortensen. Mortensen to Bouchard, D to D. Bouchard up to the wing. Up to the center. Fresky carries it into the zone. Gets bumped off the puck. Bemidji with the end boards. Bemidji skating up to the neutral zone. Good shot on net and a toe drag snapper. Drew Sherman gloves it, covers it up, slows things down. Let's get fresh wheels. Travis, TK Properties, running the penalty box at Ames, lovely Ames Ice Arena in Lakeville, Minnesota. Chad's got a couple of...
Here we go, boys.
Oh, 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Paco with the pass. Let's just say it was a failed attempt. That's all right. Rosemount gains possession. I got sidetracked there, folks. I apologize.
Sorry about that.
Bartle with possession on the sideboards. Shot on net, goalie covers it and says, let's slow her down. Travis has got 2 young kids playing in the Mite program over at Lakeville. I do give his kids a hard time every time I see him.
Yeah.
I chant the Let's Go Irish. They don't agree with it.
Well, you know, we like our friends in Lakeville. Happy that they're in second place for the South Metro.
Vinny keeps the puck in his own. Good deflection by McNeil. Fortunately goes to the corner. McNeil works the puck down low. Paco. 2 Bemidji players on him. Vinny's coming in to help. Looking for a little bit of a poke check. Vinny doesn't like that. He says, get off of me. Bemidji clears the zone. Bemidji enters the Rosemount zone. Verche forces the guy wide. Number 12 up to the D. Bemidji D to D out of the zone. Offsides. Deflected back in. We got a stoppage of play.
We got a developing story here with one of the Rosemount D-men and one of the Bemidji wingers.
I don't think They're friends.
I think there's going to be some extracurriculars later today.
All right,
Just
Avery Hanowski
forecasting
on the
that.
draw. Sullivan and Stremmel on your wings. Moss and Lonke on your D. Bemidji dumps it deep into the Irish zone. Sherman back to play it and slow it down for Lonke. Lonke up to the sideboards. Strammel, one-touch pass over to Avery Hanowski, the wings. Doesn't clear the zone. Avery gains possession of the puck again. Up the sideboards. Strammel there for support. Lonke battling in the corner, gaining for the puck. No one in front of the net. Lonke recognizes it and says, hey, I'll go over there. You guys stay over there. Bemidji hands the puck over. Bouncing puck off a Sullivan stick. Sullivan with a big hit.
Holy cow, folks. He smoked him.
Good one-time pass. Great play. Hanowski, Lonke, over to Strammel. Strammel off the heel of his stick. Goalie covers the puck. Great pressure by the Irish. That was a tremendous hit by Bauer Sullivan. That kid's going to have to go back to the bench. Check his breezers for some markings. Hopefully come back out and start fresh again.
No comment.
Puck's down in the Bermuda Triangle. Puck's down in the Bermuda Triangle, folks. I can't see
We
it.
can't see anything.
I do know that we were offside.
Yeah, puck just came out. We got it back in. We'll take a drop and do it again. That hit hurt me. I felt that hit. Hopefully our intrepid cameraman got that hit right home and close for you in your living
He
room.
is a professional. I wouldn't put it past him. Excuse my cough into the microphone. I tried to avoid that. Bemidji gains control of the puck, enters the Rosemount zone, shot over the Rosemount net via deflection. Bemidji gains possession of the puck on the sideboards. Rosemount battling. 3 Rosemount players over there. Gets a stick on it, shoots it wide.
Come on,
Bemidji
boys.
on the other sideboards, gain possession again. Bouchard up to Fresky. Fresky through the neutral zone. Rosemount's gaining support. Number, I don't know what number that was. Kid Bermuda Triangle said, not today. Just get the puck low. Mortensen looking to get in on the little physical side of action there. Clears the puck. Bemidji off the glass. Rosemount. That's not a penalty, is it?
Yep.
All right. Just an icing call.
Goran's
Nope.
going to the box.
False alarm, icing,
Nope.
and a penalty on Rosemount. Number 12, Lincoln Goran. Gets in on the physical side. Maybe got a little high. I didn't see it. I was watching the icing.
Interference.
Interference. All right. Bad part is Rosemount's on the PK now. That's our
Fourth.
4th penalty this period.
10:54 left in the second. Score's still knotted up 1-1.
Jeez.
No, 4th penalty in the game.
Either
Fourth
way,
penalty
check
count.
your wallet. We just got robbed.
The Irish hoping to just get out of this one.
There's a good chance they're going to feed number 12 one-timers all day long.
12 and 6, that's who they're going to look for. Those are their scoring opportunities.
Jeez Louise. You keep taking penalties like that, you may as well end up kissing your sister because they scored on it. Gosh darn it. That's all right, boys. We can battle this back. Bemidji takes the lead 2-1. 10:35 left in the second period. Bemidji capitalizes on the power play. I don't know who that got deflected by, but that was a great shot by Bemidji. Great deflection. I'm not rooting for the other team, but when I see a good hockey play, I'll give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, that was a good hockey play. Unfortunately, the Irish just found themselves on another penalty kill.
It happens. That's part of the game, right?
Part of the game. You got to
Teachable moment.
play aggressively, you know. Irish have had plenty of opportunities to put in the net. They'll have plenty more.
100%. All right, let's go.
A lot of hockey left.
Let's get back into the swing of things here.
A lot of hockey.
Hanowski giving chase. Geez, heads up. Cleared the length of the ice by Bemidji. Icing. 5-on-5 hockey. 10:20 left in the second period. Shots on net.
A lot.
27-14.
See if I can get that stat. I'll let you know.
Ice has been tilted in the Rosemount favor. Bauer Sullivan on the draw. Hanowski and Stramler are your wings. Lonke, Moss are your D. Rosemount wins the draw. Back to the D. D to D. Blanke tries to get it deep, blocked by Bemidji. Bemidji carries the puck to the neutral zone. Moss, good body position, regains possession of the puck. Cycles the puck up to the wing, Cooper Strammel. Cooper Strammel, the one-touch pass to Avery Hanowski. Avery, clearing the neutral zone, gives it to Bauer Sullivan. Sullivan into the zone. Bemidji carries it deep. Avery Hanowski getting physical in the corner with Bemidji. I like that play. Ooh, big collision by number 14 and Bauer Sullivan on the blue line there. I think Bemidji's coming out and getting a little physical on us here. We don't mind that, but as long as we keep it clean, the boys are going to settle down.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can another physical play. That number 17 and number 14 might have Bauer's number. Avery stick handles around a couple of Bemidji guys. Looks for the guy in the slot. Sullivan, toe drag snapper. Look for the upper corner. Blocked by the goalie. Pushed behind the net. Avery gains possession of the puck. Out to Mortensen at the point. Mortensen with the shot wide. Just wide. That may have gotten deflected too, I think. I heard a little rumbling going on before it got to the net.
Good look for the Irish. Nice shot there by Mortensen.
What the hell are we doing? Rosemount's going to go take another penalty because we can't. Oh, heads up. Jeez, that shot well wide of the play. Almost hit the guy on the sideboards. Bemidji gains possession of the puck. Now just playing keep away from Rosemount. Rosemount gains possession. Whistle stop. Rosemount going back on the penalty kill again. Bauer Sullivan, 2-minute roughing. I thought he was going to give him a 10. That's why I was quiet. I apologize, folks. That's why I was trying to listen into what the referee was saying. 2-minute minor for interference. Is that an interference or roughing?
Roughing. Just said the hands got a little high on that check. They're going to call him for roughing on that.
Oh.
Coach is upset. I'm not sure why he's upset. They've had 5 power plays all game. Shouldn't 5-1. Shouldn't be upset at this point. So 8:41 left in the second. Irish find themselves on another penalty kill, down 2-1, trying to kill this one off. Nice save there by Drew Sherman, number 1. Able to turn that shot away. Nice deflection there by Torin Procco. Torin Procco with a nice
possession
effort.
of the puck. Give it. Go help him. Go help him. Covers the middle. Mortensen with a body check along the sideboards. Procco with a clearing to him. Vinny trying to poke check the puck away from Bemidji. Bemidji straddles the blue line, gains possession of the zone.
They're gonna
does
go
a little dipsy-do spin.
Here they go. That's their shooter, number 12, number 6. Irish really need to stay out of the box. When they play 5-on-5 hockey, it's just fine.
8:02 left in the second period. 3-1, Bemidji's got the lead.
A lot of hockey left.
I think Rosemount's getting frustrated. The coaches look like...
It's a 5-1 penalty advantage for Bemidji right now that needs to be a little more even.
Fresky with the face-off win. Gorin with the puck in his skates. Kicks it ahead. Misses the play. Bemidji gains possession. Bemidji gains possession. Up the sideboard. Sherman controls the rebound, pushes it to the corner. Gorin gains possession of the puck. Drops it off a stick. Takes a look. Throws it up to the middle of the ice. Bemidji gains possession again. Bartle dumps a guy in the corner. Fresky down to the end boards. Grabs the puck. Gorin with a good play by Gorin.
Nice play there by Gorin. Gorin to the races, number 12.
Into the zone. Looking for a centering pass. Fails the clip. Gains possession of the puck. Looks rink wide to Bartle. Bartle dumps it down low.
When Irish get on the forecheck and they play 5-on-5 hockey, they're right in this game. They kind of tilt the ice in their favor.
Good play by Fresky to keep it in the zone. Feldhaus gives chase. Bartle's going to tighten the screws and put pressure on it. Gets past him. Up to Bemidji. Bemidji dumps it in the zone. Looks for a line change. Sherman back to stop the puck. Plays it up the half wall to Bartle. Dowdhouse gains possession of the puck, dumps it in deep. Rosemount gives chase. Avery Hanowski down low, chases it down. Lets the guy know he's on him. Strammel also giving chase. Bemidji looking for a huge outlet pass. I think that pass cleared 2/3 of the rink off the stick, down for an icing. I'm sorry, not an icing. Drew Sherman covers the puck, stops play. 6:40 left in the second period. Bemidji's up 3-1. Rosemount currently doesn't have a guy in the box. Cooper Strammel on the draw. Strammel waiting for the referee to drop the puck. Wins the draw. Lonky off the Bemidji guy's helmet.
I think it hit the back of his helmet.
Wondering where that came from.
I just got hit in the back of the head.
Sullivan gains possession of the puck, crosses the red line, into the zone of the Rosemount Irish. Good centering pass by Sullivan. Strammel deflects the puck on net. Avery Hanowski crashes for a rebound. Referees are late to the party. Blow the whistle. Net's off. No one knows what's going on. We're wondering why it's not called a goal.
Puck's in the net!
Brian Feldhaus is voicing his opinion of where the puck is. He can clearly see it much better 75 yards away than the referees, 4 yards away.
Should have been a goal!
We'll just call him the eye in the sky. Well, Eagle Eyes calling goals from the sideboards.
Hey, what is a goal? It's when the puck goes in the net.
Hey, rules are rules.
I didn't make it up.
All right, Rosemount, D to D. Moss with a shot on net. Blocked in front. Avery pushed it. No penalty called. Avery's pushed down. Jack gains possession of the puck, waiting for Avery to clear the zone. Not in time. Jackie got a little excited. Avery was too busy trying to get up from the kid knocking him down. And we get a stoppage of play. Face-off comes out to the neutral zone. 6:06 left in the second period. Lonky, Moss on D. Strammel, Sullivan on your wings. Hanowski taking the draw. Rosemount wins the draw. Strammel back to Moss. Moss up the sideboards. Get your head up, Cooper Strammel. Gets possession of the puck, knocks it into the zone. Avery giving chase. Gathers it.
This line's playing really aggressively. Love to see it right now.
Yep,
Really
Strammel
kind of
down
bringing
below
it.
the net. Sullivan getting physical down below. Says, don't touch my man Strammel. Strammel up to the point. Lonky with a shot. Blocked. Hand pass in front. No call. Goalie covers it. Strammel says, go ahead and take a seat, son. That kid actually just punched Cooper in the head. Avery and Bauer are behind the net telling that kid, I don't like your CCM hockey stick. I'm going to throw it to the ground.
Well, it's Canadian.
Gotta watch out for those Canadians. They do have the
I like CCM.
cornered the market on the lumber company, apparently. Staylock and McNeil are your wings. Who's taking the face-off? Procco's your centerman. Gains possession of the puck. McNeil down low. Procco chasing it down.
It's in the Bermuda
Trying
Triangle.
to stay out of the way. Feldy can look around the corner. Bouchard over his shoulder. Bemidji clears the zone. Mortensen gives chase. No icing on the call. Mortensen cycles it. Bouchard's going in a little cautious. Bemidji chasing him down. Jack McNeil on the sideboards. Gains possession of the puck. Looks for the outlet pass to Vinny Stalock. Blocked by Bemidji. Picked up by Mortensen. Mortensen carries it in the zone. Shot over the net. Mortensen down low.
That puck
Over
scoots out.
Bouchard's head again. Good play by Bouchard not to play it with his stick for a high sticking. McNeil gathers the puck. No ice. Procco says, I'm going to tie this guy up. There you go, Vinny. Don't slow down, bud. You little pile of turd. Get your feet moving. I had to put my dad hat on for a second there. I apologize. Procco up the neutral zone. Bemidji gains possession. Procco battling
Nice
on the
effort there
sideboards.
by
McNeil
Procco.
goes to the corner.
That's holding!
McNeil behind the net. Takes a slash on the hands. Chases this guy down. That guy calls a penalty on that dive. I'm going to lose my marbles. Keeps his whistle in his pocket. Mortensen with a good poke check. Off the sideboards. A little dipsy do.
Another good poke
Vinny
check.
giving chase. Slashing that guy in the helmet. Ref no call. Bemidji up to the blue end of the Rosemount. Mortensen.
It's offsides.
Mortensen's battling two Bemidji guys. We got a couple of elite hockey-minded dads down
Hey!
there. The referee on the far end of the blue line calls that penalty instead of the guy right in front of the play.
It's got to go on blue.
Again, our announcer voicing his eagle eye opportunity to say, hey, pal, I saw that from all the way up here in the red line. Get your act together.
Call it both ways.
A little bit of holding there. That's what you came up with. Huh?
Who is that? Mortensen. How the hell did
Both ways.
How the hell did Mortensen get called
I
for a
have no
penalty?
idea.
Are we watching the same game? Ah,
6-1 in penalties.
all right. Rosemount on the penalty kill again. Irish wins the draw off the glass, clears the zone for an icing. The faceoff will come back into the Rosemount
Mortensen
zone.
got called. What did he get called for?
3:46 roughing. 3:46 left in the second period. 1:55 left in the penalty kill for Irish. Mortensen gets called for a roughing. Meanwhile, there's three Bemidji guys dumping him in the corner, and he gets called for a penalty. Hey, you're never gonna change a referee's mind.
Nope.
Sullivan, 60-degree lob wedge. In honor of Matt Sherman, his favorite terminology during a hockey game. 60-degree lob wedge.
60-degree lob wedge.
That should be icing, but it's not.
I think it was deflected. They're calling the deflection.
Bartle says, I'm going to make you feel it if you're not going to call icing. Take a seat. Sullivan gains possession. Another 60-degree lob wedge. Catches it high
That
off the
might
toe.
have been a 62.
62-degree lob wedge. Catches it off the toe. Tries to clear it off the iron.
I'm still dumbfounded by the penalty they called against Mortensen in the corner. So far today, Bemidji 6 power plays, Irish 1.
Southie's like an elephant. He's got a memory like an elephant. He just doesn't let it go. He's passionate, folks. He's passionate, and I love it. Sullivan battling down low. There's 4 Rosemount guys, 5 Bemidji guys. Rosemount's carrying the pace. I apologize. Through the neutral zone.
Through the neutral zone, just to say hi, I'm here, how are you?
Avery's giving chase behind the net. Bartle,
We're going to come out to 12.
someone on him.
Oh, you forgot something.
Avery puts pressure on Sullivan. Hanowski into the zone. Avery towards the center of the ice. The kid's tying up Sullivan, no penalty call. Bemidji gathers possession of the puck. Skates through the neutral zone. Loses the handle. Avery with the body check. Lonke with another body check. Moss, 60-degree wedge out of the zone into the Bemidji zone. Bemidji clears up. That's too many guys! We have 476 officials up here in the bleachers. I even yelled. I apologize for that.
8 guys on the ice.
I think Bemidji had 8 players on the ice at that time. And the 497 spectators all voiced their opinion except for the Bemidji parents. That's all right. Good, clean fun, folks.
Good, clean fun here in Rosemount, Minnesota. I like to see it when it's called appropriately.
Why'd you take your mic off your jacket?
Just in case I yell, so it'll look better for the
Yeah, I
folks.
covered it up. I apologize. Strammel, front of the net. Because I'm going to need you to take over in a minute. Fresky, is that Fresky? Fresky in the
Fresky.
corner battling with 2 Bemidji guys. Strammel, out to the point. Moss, D to D. Bouchard, shooting from the sideboards. Great deflection by Fresky. Strammel up the sideboards, past Bouchard, clears his zone. Lonke comes out, gains possession of the puck. Back
Irish-
into the Irish zone.
Irish
Settles it
now
down.
full strength. 5-on-3, 1:30 left in the Irish power play, played by Lonke behind the net. Skates it up through the neutral zone. Lonke looking for an outlet. Brings it into the zone. Lonke driving to the net with a crossing pass to Fresky. Just couldn't get a stick on it. Nice play there by Hunter and Lonke. Puck played back down low by number 7, Bauer Sullivan, over in the corner by Avery Hanowski. Hanowski takes a look and finds Sullivan at the point. Sullivan with the shot deflected, just misses wide. Puck played up by the boards by Lonke down to Strammel. Strammel in the corner. Fresky gives some help, picks up the puck. Fresky centering pass to Hanowski. Oh, point blank shot by Hanowski. Turned away by the Bemidji goaltender. Nice play there by Hanowski.
Come on, Bob.
Plays up to Sullivan. Sullivan with the shot, just deflected wide. Hanowski racing to
Avery,
the puck.
geez. Avery caught that guy in the hand. Thank God the referee didn't see it. That was the old
Hanowski with
tomahawk
some
chop.
speed.
Oh, player loses his footing.
Yeah, just kind of fell down at the blue line, slippery out there. Played up to Sullivan. Sullivan plays it over to Lonke. Lonke taking a look, finds Stramel down low. 30 seconds left in the period. 22 on the power play. Sullivan takes a survey of the ice, plays it behind him, loses the zone, kind of loses his feet. That's going to be an Irish trip on number 7, Bauer Sullivan. 6 seconds left in the power play. 15 seconds left in the game. In the period, second period, excuse me. Long conversation going on. Sullivan disagrees, as do we. What's the Bemidji coach talking about?
I think maybe the conversation starts off like this. Hey, Rosemount's taken 26 penalties. They should have a heck of a lot more. We've only had 26 power plays. I think
They've had one power play other than the too many men on ice.
Joking, of course.
I know you are. I'm not.
I don't know why they're having a conversation that's in such detail, but nonetheless, folks, 4-on-4 hockey for 6 seconds, and then 15 seconds left in the period of the second period. Vinny wins the draw, sneaks around the guy. He's off to the races. He's down. He's looking. Procco's giving chase. Vinny, good snapshot through the guy's legs. Uses him as a kind of a decoy blocker there.
I like
through
that.
the legs. Gets a good shot on net.
Nice to get shot
Stoppage
on.
of play.
Anytime you get a shot on net when you're one man down, it's a good play.
Hey, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
6.9 seconds left in the second period. Irish down 3-1. Vinny on the draw, loses the draw. Bemidji gains possession down to the corner. Vinny gives chase. Give him a little love. Oh, good feed to the point. Brachet with a one-timer off the post, right as the buzzer goes. No goal.
No goal. We're going
All
to take a 15-minute
Let's go get
break.
a chili dog.
We'll be back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast here for the start of the third period between Rosemount Irish and your
Bemidji.
Bemidji. Yes, thank you. I forgot who the heck we were playing there for a
It's
minute.
so cold up here. Our minds are a little short.
Here we go, folks. Let me show you this real quick. If I can get this on the camera. There we go. -8 in fair. Feels
least-
like, well, it doesn't give us a feels like.
At least it's fair.
During the day, it says a high of -8. Tonight, -21. Either way, that's a recipe for stay inside and stay warm. We keep the bus running all day long.
All
up
day
here.
long. At least, like I said, at least it's fair.
At least it's fair. 224 viewers. Brian Feldhouse, throw out a phone number so people can get a hold of us. Let us know if they can hear us. Let us know.
651-269-8985. 651-269-8985. Irish find themselves on a penalty kill for 1:46 to start the third period, down 3-1. They really need to bounce back, kill this penalty, put 2 in the net, tie it up, and win this one going away. Let's see if it can happen. I have faith. I'm a believer.
In the meantime, Blazers on vacation. I'll run the camera. Can't guarantee a good run here, but Hanowski, Strammel, Lonke, and Bartle. Rosemount wins the draw. Bartle up to Strammel. Blazak's back. He's got the camera. I did your little bally thing loose. Sorry about that. Strammel gains possession of the puck. Up to the point. Lonke. Long shot on net. I don't think the goalie saw that right away.
No. Too bad. It just needed to get that a little closer to the net. Probably would have been a scoring chance for the Irish.
Looks like Bemidji's starting to float a couple of cats higher than I'd like to see. Bemidji exits their zone into the Irish zone. Bartle gives chase down to the Bermuda Triangle where we can't see anything.
Puck played around to the end by Lonke. Bemidji Irish giving chase. It's going to go all the way down and wave off the icing. Could have got there. Nice play there by Hanowski. Plays it to Lonke. Lonke up into the zone. Bemidji brings it back in. That could have been a trip call. Fortunately, Irish get away with one there. Irish need to stay out of the box this third period. Nice play there by Hanowski. 43 seconds left on the Irish penalty kill.
Good play by Hanowski to clear the zone. Another good play by Hanowski. Plays it around the Bemidji guy. Up to the D. Infamous number 12 with the one-timer. Don't know his name. I'm fine with that. I'm sure he's a great kid.
Obviously works on his shooting a lot. 21 seconds left on the Irish penalty kill. Oh, that one gets caught in a scrum in front. I don't know that Sherman saw that one.
Even Drew flinched as it was coming at him because he's like, God dang it, that looks like it hurt. All right. 7 seconds left on the penalty kill for Rosemount. Drew Sherman staying square to the shot. Blocks it. Avery, good deflection over the net, into the netting, out of play. Stoppage of play with 15:11 left in the third period. Penalties over for Rosemount. Feldhouse, take it away.
Irish really need to put the screws to Bemidji now. Start working hard. Get into the forecheck. When we get into the forecheck, we really control the pace of the game.
I'd like to see a little more pressure down low, right? We control the puck. If we can continue to put pressure on them, even when they have the puck, I think they're going to cough it up and start making some costly mistakes where Rosemount can capitalize. Sorry, Blazer. In your way. Up the sideboards. Vinny. Over to Procco. Procco back down low. Mortenson's gained possession. Bouchard with possession of the puck. Looks for Stalock on the run. Stalock gets it into deep to the zone. Procco giving chase. Stalock giving chase. Procco cycles. Stalock goes with them. McNeil gains possession of the puck. Works it down low. Vinny behind the net. Eludes a check, kind of. Not really. Made it up as I went along.
Sounded good. Flowed well. That hits the bench.
Clearing attempt by Bemidji. Plays it into his own bench. Blazer dead.
14:32 left in this one. Irish still down 1-3. Looking for a little magic to happen. Claw their way back into this one.
Got to get a couple of quick ones here. Get us back in this. I'd like to see us get a quick one. Bring it to 3-2. Get a little blood in the water, and we can go after it.
Yeah.
Fresky chases it down. Going to go D to D over to Verche. Sykes nobody out. Makes the play. Bartle. Dipsy doos around that kid. Gets it into the zone. Gorin. over to the side, over to the sideboards. Bresky, no, Feldhaus, giving chase, keeps it in the zone. Gorin, possession of the puck, looking to shoot wide. I don't know if he was looking to shoot wide, but he did shoot wide.
They just tipped the goalie's net. I think that was closer than it looked. Good play there by Gorin to get the puck low, get a shot off. Irish doing a good job putting some pressure on. Puck picked up by Feldhaus. Nice low shot. Glove saved by the Bemidji goalie. We're going to get some fresh legs on the ice.
Fresh wheels. Rosemount Irish down 3-1 or 1-3, however you want to look at it. 13:49 left in the third period up here in chilly Roseau. They do have good chili dogs, speaking of chili.
And potatoes.
Moving on. Hanowski wins the draw. Sullivan gains possession. Gets it low on net. Strammel battling in front of the net looking for a deflection. Bemidji clears his own. Sullivan give chase. So does number 12. He's got a good one-timer. Cycles it over to Lonke. I think what they're going to do is they got a plan to continue to shadow Sullivan. Sullivan out in the middle of the rink looking for a home run pass. Offsides. When his toe is on the line, that's still on sides, but that's all right. I got a little vocal there.
Not technically offsides.
Joe Sullivan keeping an eye on that blue line. He himself says that was good. Or, yeah, I got the nod. He thinks that was good.
Skate was on the line. We got confirmation. Video proof.
The old eagle eye up here in the crow's nest. Hanowski loses the draw. Bemidji gains possession. Down in the corner, Moss getting physical with number 13 from Bemidji. I'm standing in front of the camera again.
Bemidji player goes down, plays up
hey,
to
pal,
Strammel. Strammel clears it out to Lonke. Lonke plays it up to Sullivan. Sullivan takes it in. Sullivan shoots and scores.
Oh, boy, Sully. Somebody what?
Sullivan with the goal puts the Irish 2 on the board for the Irish. 13:09 left in this one.
Who had him? Angie Gorin, the big winner up here at Roseau, Minnesota. Rosemount Irish back on the board, 3-2. Bemidji's with the lead. Vinny gets the puck deep.
Irish need to go to work, keep the force.
This is where I'm talking about. There's not a ton of pressure there,
No,
Brian, and I'd like to see more of it. Rosemount gains possession of the puck, works it down low, hits the kid in the face. Bemidji keeps trying to clear it. They finally do. Little man gains possession. That should be an icing. Icing on Bemidji. Face-off. Should be. Here comes Drew's favorite part of the game. Sends it down. Vinny blocks the pass and says, "Not today, Drew. Work on it another time." All right, Hanowski for your face-off. Loses the draw. Bemidji gains possession. Up the sideboards. One-touch pass over to the wing. Little chip shot over to number 9. Tries to get it back into the zone. Hanowski gains possession. Up to Strammel through the neutral zone. Strammel gets the puck in deep. Offsides. Shoot.
Shoot. 12:24 left in this one. Irish still find themselves down 2-3, looking to put the equalizer in.
12 minutes left in the ball game. We got time, Coach. We got time. Strammel on the draw. Wins it. Back to the D. Lonke. Surveys. Looks. Gains some speed to the neutral zone. Does a little dipsy-do. Finagles his way through 2 or 3 players. Bemidji doing a lot of stick work. Good poke check by Lonke. Bemidji gains possession. Sully chases down into the corner.
Nice play there by Moss and Sully in the corner. Physical play. That's got to be a penalty on Bemidji. Irish have the advantage. Dumps it in. Get to the puck. Control possession. Didn't even touch it. That's a quick whistle. Bemidji going to the box for hooking, number 9, clearly a hook. That was a terrible call, a terrible penalty by that kid. Hooked him as he was going into the boards. Dangerous play. That'll give the Irish a one-man advantage for 2 minutes. 11:51 left in this ball game. Puck face-off win by the Irish. Play back to Lonke. Lonke with the shot deflected just high. Picked up by Jack McNeil. McNeil back behind the net to Hanowski. Hanowski surveys, plays it down off the boards to Sullivan. Sullivan up on the boards, back to Hanowski. Hanowski dancing at the red line, centering pass. Nice look there by Hanowski. Wonky with the dipsy-do at the blue line, keeping control of the puck. Plays it over to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it back down low to McNeil. McNeil with the puck picks it up, back behind the boards to Stramel. Stramel wraps it around to Hanowski. And back up to Sullivan. Irish looking for a good shot. Chance. A lot of effort in front of the net. Nice play there by Stramel and McNeil to clog up the net. Fortunately, that shot just doesn't get through. Another good shot there by Hanowski. Another good shot. Oh, Irish are peppering him right now. You got to keep the puck in, keep this pressure on. That puck scoots out, picked up by Lonky. It's a slash. Slashing him the entire way down the ice. No call by the officials. Irish, 51 seconds left on this power play. Played back behind the net to McNeil. That puck cleared out of the zone back to Sherman. Sherman's going to take control of the puck, plays it up off the boards to Hanowski. Hanowski over to Sullivan. Sullivan with speed into the zone. Sullivan with the toe drag shot deflected by the Bemidji goalie. Out comes Diddy Mortensen. Sullivan loses his stick. That's a slash. Give the Irish a 2-man advantage for 23 seconds. Irish going to get some fresh legs on the ice. Out comes Procco and Fresky, Bartle, Stalock, and Diddy Mortensen. Irish with the 2-man advantage for 23 seconds, then another 1-man advantage for a minute 47. This is what the Irish needed, Mike. This chance to equalize the score here.
We got an opportunity. We got to capitalize on it.
Let's get some good puck movement, get a good shot off. Nice low shot there by Diddy Mortensen, just couldn't get the tip. Almost a high stick. Puck played out of the zone, picked up by Mortensen and brings it back into the zone. That's another slash. Bemidji really aggressive with their stick work. Stalock calling for the puck deep. Out comes the Bemidji player. Nobody's picking him up. Oh, and he whiffs on the shot. Stalock with some speed. He gets slashed there. Bemidji's plan of attack the third period is really to be aggressive with their stick work. Come on, Irish. Set it up. Bemidji's done a really nice job blocking shots today. Blocked a lot of shots of the Irish. 58 seconds left in the Irish power play. Really need to put one in here. Fresky finds Stalock in the middle. Stalock tied up, couldn't get a puck out. Turned away, that's going to be icing. 36 seconds left on the Irish power play. 8:48 left in the game. So 35 seconds left in the power play. 8:48 left in the game. Third period, Irish down 2-3. Looking to put in an equalizer. Had a couple really good scoring chances the last two power plays. Couldn't convert.
Come on, Avery.
Is that a post? Sounded almost like a post. Just peppering the net. Irish got to get back now and get control of the puck.
Bemidji playing some smart hockey here. They're just, they know Rosemount's kind of just going to grip the stick a little tighter. They're trying to slow it down. Trying to get under our skin a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of poke checks, a lot of stick checks.
That's Sullivan with the puck down low. Over to Hanowski behind the net. Hanowski surveys, looks, feeds it to the point. Lonky dances, shoots.
Oh!
Rebound. Pushed to the corner by Bemidji. Great play. Great play. Avery throws a body into that kid. His stick goes flying. McNeil gets out of the zone. Lonky carries it into the zone. 17 slashes. Does a little no-look behind the back pass over to McNeil. That's a slew fuck! That's... Holy shit! So I
stuck his leg
apologize.
out.
I apologize. That's how kids get injured, and I don't like that.
No, that was a dirty play by him.
Strammel battles with the puck along the sideboards. Sullivan comes in, says you're not going to do that to my players and get away with it. McNeil carries the puck through the neutral zone. Look out. 13 says, I'm going to get you back. McNeil, Jackie, I hope he's all right. It's getting physical out here, you guys.
Yeah,
Referee's got an opportunity to keep this safe and keep it a good hockey game.
It's been a good hockey game so far.
I don't like that slew foot. That's the kind of stuff that upsets me. There you go. Hunter dances through the neutral zone, into the Bemidji zone, gets a shot on net. No rebound. Goalie covers it, slows it down. I apologize about the language. I get worked up once in a while, Brian.
It was clearly a slew foot. Should have been called.
Kid blatantly sticks his legs out, try to trip a guy, knee to knee, tripping, however you want to look at it. That's how kids get injured, and I don't like it. Feldhaus with the battle along the sideboards, gains possession of the puck. Does a little dipsy-do spinorama. Lincoln. Good stick check by Lincoln to tie that guy up.
Get it deep.
Takes the puck. Feldhaus. Now the kids.
See interference!
I don't even. Are you? I have a feeling there's a chance it's going to get out of control. Irish go back on the penalty kill. Why? Because the referees seem to be looking in one direction. It's all right. They're human. We all make mistakes. They see the game completely different than we do up here in the bleachers. Understandable. 3-2. Bemidji's in the lead. Irish back on the PK. Lonke. Behind the net. Tries to rim it. Stalock. Off the glass. Battles with the Bemidji player. Stalock battles again. Takes a hook. Kid's hooking him. It's in his hand. You can't call it. It's got a stick stuck in his jersey. Referee puts his whistle in his pocket. Vinny's raising his hands like, hey, bro. Guy's scratching my armpit hair. I don't know if he has armpit hair or not. Either way, the kid's scratching it with a stick. I'd have called it a hook. Gets away with it. All right. McNeil on the draw. Vinny Stalock. Jack Lonke. Is that Bartle? I can't tell who that is. Bartle out there on the penalty kill. Jack battling for the puck. Blazer telling me to get out of the way. Vinny gains possession. Dumps it deep. Skates around one guy. Puts the pressure on. Chases Mr. One-Timer down. Vinny still giving pressure. Cross-rink pass to number One-Timer again. The one-timer. That kid's everywhere.
He doesn't come off the ice.
There you go. Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. Sorry, folks. I get a little carried away once in a while up in the bleachers as well. Bartle tightens the screws against Bemidji against the end boards. Jack. Good stick lane coverage by Jack McNeil. Pushes the puck back up to number 13. He has no idea. He lost his footing. Gets upended. Good pressure. Good
Nice
pressure.
play, boys.
Bemidji into the Rosemount zone. Jack gets the puck poke checked off his stick. Lonke gathers possession of the puck. Stops behind the Rosemount net. Trying to gain some speed. Makes a lengthy pass to the far blue line. Strammel tips it into the end zone. Gains possession of the puck. Slot to the pass. Slot to the pass.
Slot to the pass.
I'm backwards, boys and girls.
That's a slot to the pass.
Pass to the slot. Fresky can't get good wood on it. Now Mortenson's getting the business on the half wall. Strammel says, I want some of this. Mortenson gets dumped from behind, no call. Puck still on the half wall. Mortenson still battling. Little 60-degree wedge. Moss says, I'm going to take care of this. Gets it out of the zone. Fresky gains possession. Over to Mortenson. Mortenson surveys. Gives a little 48-degree wedge.
48-degree wedge.
Not so much loft on that one, Sherman. Bemidji, icing. The referee says no one.
No
You touched
tip.
it. There wasn't a player within 27 feet of that. Sullivan with a shot on net deflected high into the netting. Stoppage of play. 4 minutes left in the third period. 3-2 Bemidji. Shots on net are 33-21 in favor of the Irish. Hanowski in for the draw. Prockel, Sullivan, Moss,
go.
and Mortensen are their support. Avery down low.
Nice effort
Chasing
there
the
by
puck down.
Hanowski, chasing the puck, getting it down. Moss with the shot, deflected. You know, you got to give credit. I know we're losing currently, but the Irish have really kind of played physical and brought the intensity this third period. Everybody on the team stepped it up, which is fun to see.
Mortensen gives chase. Cross ice pass fails to click. Icing on the Irish. Face off back in the Irish zone. There's what's his name?
Ricky.
Rozo Ricky.
Rozo Ricky.
Never been to Rozo. It's a fine young gentleman named Ricky. He's here all weekend long.
Rozo Ricky. Ricky Brunel.
24/7. You wake up, you come to the rink. There's
Rozo Ricky.
Give a shout out to Rozo Ricky. He gave us the look like I have no idea who you guys are. Stop talking to strangers. He's acting like we just offered the kid some candy. We got a van with no windows.
Or just a circle window in the back.
Nonetheless, Bartle gains possession on the end boards. Poke checked away. Mortensen gathers it up. Surveys. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan takes a little physicality. Up to Hanowski. Hanowski says, nope, not today. Lonke blocks a pass by Bemidji. Bartle, D to D. Over to Mortensen. Mortensen's looking back to Bartle. Bartle up the neutral zone. He's got time, he's
Right
got
down
space.
Broadway, Ryan Bartle. Like that? Right down Broadway.
Centers it around. Look for Rosemount. Either A, call a timeout. B, pull the tendy.
You got to do something. 2:48 left in the game.
Drew Sherman. Oh, gosh.
Glad we didn't pull the tendy.
Drew Sherman back up to Lonke. Best part of the day for Drew's when he gets to play the puck. He loves it. He's a huge fan. Mortensen takes it in the belly. Settles it down. Sullivan gathers it through the neutral zone. Takes a slash. His body's laying all over the ice. I'm not sure what's going on here. Sherman not able to play it. Bartle makes a pass up to Mortensen. Mortensen to Sullivan. Sullivan into the zone. Does a toe drag. Snapper. Gloved by the Bemidji tender. 2:12 left. Coaches should be calling a timeout. Looks like they're giving him the timeout signal.
Timeout signal.
Looks like he's calling a timeout for a little bump. There's Rozo Ricky. How you doing, buddy? Just gave us the wave. Boys were kind enough to provide Rozo Ricky with a Rosemount jersey. He's not wearing it anymore. I wonder if he threw it in the garbage can.
I love to
Says
see
it ain't
it.
worth a hill of beans.
Yeah, we should get it back.
Of course, the jersey gave him was the last name of Stalock. I told him that has zero value.
A lot of value with that jersey. Don't
Zero
sell him
value.
short. That's the jersey I'm hanging in our house.
Blazers playing mediator up
She
here.
was going to come say something. Not sure. Oh,
Claire
Fans
Feldhaus
are
just
getting a
waved and
little
said hello
unruly.
to the broadcast crew. Claire, how you doing today? She's looking thrilled, folks. Looking thrilled. I'm now getting yelled at. Stop talking to Blazak like that, all right?
I don't know what's happening. There's a lot.
Miss Tanya Lonke's in the house. Tanya,
There's a lot
how are
of
you
things
today? It's
happening
fine
right
day.
now, not
Joe
sure.
Sullivan, Chelsea Stalock. She's always crabby. Blazak just gave me a look like, you might need to sleep in my room tonight. The bus is running 24/7 up in Roseau. Find a seat on the bus to sleep. All right, let's set the stage here. 3-2 Rosemount. No, 3-2 Bemidji.
3-2 Bemidji, empty net for Rosemount.
2:12 left in the tilt. Third period. 3-2 Bemidji. I can't remember what the shots are. I just mentioned it. I don't want to throw out false information.
Yeah, Rosemount needs to dig deep here, get some shots on net, see if they can get one to fall, tie this up in the last two. That's not what you want.
How do you make that?
Don't just dump it down.
Here comes Rozo Ricky. He's up here. clears to the half wall. Stopped at the point by,
Oh, that
by
shot
Long.
misses just high. Sauer going. Ooh.
Where's your Rosemount jersey?
On my bag.
All right, just making sure. Just making sure.
That is an offside, it's on the call.
Offside's on the call.
This game's gonna get tied. It's gonna be a tight game.
Oh, Rozo Ricky's making a call here. It's going to get tied up. Love it. Love the prediction. We're in favor of it. Wait, what's going to happen after it gets tied up? Shootout?
Yeah, Rosemount.
It's because we gave you the jersey. Yeah.
Oh, number 9 with the draw. Number 9 with the draw.
Yep.
We need to win the face-off. Get it down there.
Oh, it's an offside call.
426.
Here we go. Cooper scramble on the draw. Irish need to get control of the puck. Get it back into the
There
Bemidji
you go.
zone. Picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan surveying. Plays it up to Hanowski. Sullivan gets it cleared back out by Bemidji. That's going to be ice. Should be a face-off down here. Sullivan comes
Just
off.
pull the tender now.
Here we
Pull the
go.
tender now.
On the lumberjacks.
Sorry, buddy.
You're good.
All right, Irish has got to keep it down in that zone. 1 minute, 19 seconds left in the third period. 3-2 Bemidji. Avery Hanowski
Okay,
with
we
the
need
draw.
it, Ricky.
Avery Hanowski with the draw. Rosemount wins the draw. Up to Lonky. Lonky gets it low.
Oh, that was a
deflected.
good. That just misses wide. Get it back.
Lonky blocks the clearing attempt. Gets it back on net.
Oh,
Great
another good
deflection by who?
Puck in the net.
Lots of fighting going on down there.
Gonna get testy. I didn't even see who that was down low.
Feisty down there.
Getting feisty. 103 left in this one.
103 left in the tilt.
Irish with some flurry of activity, able to keep the puck in the zone, get a couple shots on net.
Face-off should be.
Yeah, right there. Face-off should be right there. Oh, there's a penalty.
Chance to score.
Who's the penalty on?
Both teams. What?
Yeah.
You need one. I don't know why. I don't even think, was Ryan Bartle down by the net?
I guess so. I don't know.
What was that called for?
I don't know. He didn't give a signal.
Irish, tie it up.
Come on, tie this game up. Let's
Sullivan.
go.
Snap on his shot. Rozo Ricky! Rozo Ricky! Rozo Ricky! Rozo Ricky! Rozo Ricky!
Rozo Ricky! Rozo Ricky! Here we go. Rozo Ricky called it.
I said they were tied up.
Oh!
Rozo Ricky calls it, ties it up. Rosemount wins the draw. Lonky goes D to D. Sullivan with the screen.
Rozo Ricky called
There's
it.
17 players in front of the Bemidji goalie. Celebrate, as you can tell.
Rozo Ricky
All right,
called it.
let's heads up.
Look out, Jody.
All right, 52 seconds left in the tilt.
Yeah, 52 seconds.
Rozo Ricky called it. He said Rosemount's going to tie it up. We tie it up by the snapper by Sullivan from the point.
Yeah.
All right, Stramel on the draw, loses it. They go out to D. We got to get out there. Bemidji snaps. Unfortunate. Bemidji breaks the stick. Sullivan goes in wide, carries it, makes a centering What an unfortunate event for Bemidji. Breaks their stick on the shot attempt. D gets mad, slams it on the ice. Rosemount carries the puck up. Sullivan carries it to the sideboards, gets taken down, passes to the center of the net from his knees. Avery's on the back door. Rosemount's celebrating. We're high-fiving and hugging. Let's go to the bar, folks. Let's celebrate. Chili dogs for
Ricky.
everybody.
I told you they got tied up.
You did. You called it. Good call.
Fun game up here in Roseau.
39 seconds left in this one. Irish looking to close this one out.
Timeout Bemidji. They're trying
Bemidji's
to
definitely
slow
going
it
to call
down.
timeout. That's a good play by the Bemidji coaches.
Yeah,
We wanna
lumberjacks take a timeout.
Hey, let's get the camera here. We're going to talk to Ricky for a second.
Sorry, Blaze. Right
What?
here, Mikey, you run it.
We want to introduce everybody to Roseau, Ricky. Ricky Brunell, you're the host of this tournament. You've been hosting it for how long?
4 years.
Okay. What do you love about hosting a Bantam AA, Bantam A hockey tournament?
I don't know, just being here.
Just being here. We appreciate you being here, Ricky.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do. Okay, here we are. This is awesome. Ricky, what was the best Bantam game you've ever seen here in your tournament?
I don't know, this one.
This is a pretty good one, huh? Yeah.
I knew they were going to come back.
You called it.
You did call it, buddy. I'm impressed.
You called it.
We get a little excited
I
up here.
can feel
Blazer,
it.
it's chilly. I don't care what you say. It's now cold in the rink.
It is.
You know, I got
Ricky, when we
Chelsea-
go to regions, we're going to come up
I
here
got
and take
Chelsea's
you with us. You're a
electric
good
hand
luck
warmers.
charm.
Do you think she'd share them with me? Selfish. Selfish down there. Now because I'm barking on camera, she's asking if I want them. You're damn right I want them. I'm
Okay,
colder
what
than
do you
heck.
think's going to happen here, Rosemount?
Pulling their
No,
goalie.
you can keep them. You can keep them.
Bemidji's pulling their goalie. 39
my electric
seconds
hand
left. Pulling the
warmers.
goalie off the face-off.
Look at these
They're
cool
gonna
things.
look to
I
try
got
to get
Chelsea.
a-
Chris Rosemount's still scoring empty.
Rosemount scoring an empty netter. It's coming to you. Here's Jody. Hey, Jody.
Oh! Talk to that guy. He wants to do an interview.
I did.
Oh!
World pissed at you.
I don't care. It's going to be Laurel and Rosemount.
There we go.
We know who you're cheering for in that one.
Empty net.
33 seconds left in this one.
Empty
Irish.
net's coming. Empty net's coming.
You think, hey, what are the chances our goalie gets a goal here? He's been trying for the last couple weeks. Give it to Sherman!
Oh,
Go Rosemount, empty net.
empty net.
Here we go. 32 seconds left. Irish
Rocco on
win
the
the
drop.
face-off.
Sherman
Put
covers.
right to Drew Sherman.
We're
He
just
covers
trying
it
to
up.
kill time here, folks.
29 seconds
29.3
left. We'll
seconds.
do another face-off here. Empty net for the Bemidji Lumberjacks.
I didn't hear Feldy talking down there amongst all the chaos up here.
Come on. Empty net. Empty net.
Shoot it down. Go in.
Hey, Ricky called that one too.
I called that one too, empty net.
Hey, you just keep calling him in favor of Rosemount, we'll let it happen.
Yeah, guess what?
This one's
I already
over.
did point-by-point for the next game also.
This one's over.
This
You
one's
got it?
over. Ricky says this one's over.
Okay, Rose over
5 to
Rose
3,
now.
20 seconds.
Uh-oh. Who's going to win that one?
Guess what? Guess where the live action's gonna be? Right up here.
This one's over.
This one's over. 18 seconds left. Vinny on the draw. Brochet carries the puck. Nope, gathers the puck. Jeez, I thought he had possession of it, Mikey. I'm sorry. Don't get sloppy now, boys. We got 25 seconds left. 7. Sherman slows it down. 7
5
seconds left.
seconds.
5 seconds left in the game.
5.3 seconds left.
Let's get one more draw. Play it to the corner. Up and off the glass, out of the zone. We'll call it a morning. How's that?
I came back at the right time from the...
Or just fall on
You
it.
did.
However
came
you want to
back
look
at
at it.
exactly the right time.
There's a good win to the sideboards. Bouchard.
No, get the puck out.
There it
do
is.
it, boys.
The buzzer goes.
That's
the
it.
final
That's the buzzer.
for your morning tilt between Rosemount, Bantam AA Hockey, and the Bemidji Lumberjacks. 5 to 3. A tenacious comeback by the Irish.
Great comeback by the Irish. Good hockey game. Bemidji played well. Bemidji's got a lot of
I might
skilled
have to get
players.
on the air later.
Irish going to take the ice later
We'll get
tonight,
Ricky
8
on
o'clock
the, Roseau
against
Ricky on the air
Bismarck.
later.
We're going to get Roseau Ricky back on the ice to help with the call. Thanks for all of our viewers.
All right, signing off. Nice job, Blazer.
Yep, good work.